Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be designing a thank you card for business owners. So without wasting much of our time, let's get into the video. Now when you enter into the Pixel Lab, you see the interface as usual. Then the size we are going to be using is 1050 by 600. That's the size for thank you card. So let's get the designs. I will be using a blue color. That's what I chose to use for this design. Yours can be anything. You just have to connect to your brand. If your brand is red, you use red. If it's green, you use green. So you just have to connect to your business or your brand or your company. All right. So first of all, since it's going to be a printed design, it's going to carry both front and back. So this is the front right here. And now this line I'm doing right here now is what we call grid. We use it for safety. You have to walk in between the box. Don't cross those lines there, because so that whenever they are printing it, they're not going to cut your design. Maybe they are going to get to the lines but not to your design. So you just have to use this to guide yourself so that your design doesn't pass those lines, like just those grids. I call it grids or safety lines. All right, so you just have to walk inside that box, that inner one. You just have to walk with it. The space that is there, you just have to work with it. All right, so let's keep it going. Now this design is not much of a big deal. You don't need a perfect, you just need something that can communicate to your clients or your business or your the people that are patronizing your business, that you are showing appreciation. All right, it's not much of it. Doesn't need much of a design. It's very it has to be very simple. All right, so you just have to use a font that's going to communicate what you are passing. So let me make it a big, because it's just, this is the front, so right now I'm almost done here. Sorry for this, I'm almost done here. Like, I don't have anything doing here. I'm just done with this front, so I just have to save it with the project. Yes, thank you card. I just have to use I because I've already done this kind of for someone. That's why it's appeared. So once you are done with the front, instead of going back doing your design, taking your you just have to make that thank you and those right up invisible. Then make those grid lines to come out. Then use the color for the back. This is the color for the back. I want to make it a two color something. All right, so this is the color for the back. I'm going to be using, it's not that white, but I'll just call it off white. All right, so this is what we'll say right here. We are happy to we are happy for your patronage, something like that, right? So it depends on what you are doing. If you are the kind of person that sell products, so you know what to write to show appreciation to your thing. If you are the one that render services, you know what to do to appreciate appreciation to your clients that you're rendering for giving you the opportunity to render service or something like that. All right, so it all depends on what you are doing. All right, so but all of them have to just pass a message of showing appreciation. That's why we call it a thank you card. All right, hope you are grabbing something. Now you add your ways to to connect with you, because maybe you don't know, maybe you will give it to the person and the person decide to turn to a referral or refer it for somebody. So the easiest way to connect, you just have to add it there, so that if they need you again, they can easily get to you. All right, so if you have a social media account, you add it there. Your website, if you have any, you also add it there. All right, so it's just a very simple something to do. It's not a hard something. You have to make the design very simple so that and readable. All right, present it very simple and readable. That's the main purpose. It doesn't need much work on it. So remember, whenever you are doing your design, I keep saying this: don't exceed 2 to 3 fonts. don't exceed 2 to 3 fonts. If you see that I only use 3 fonts there, I should have used 2, but I just wanted to make it 3. Alright, just wanted to make it 3, just to, for some reasons. So always make sure you use 2 to 3 fonts. Alright, it makes your design very, very professional. Alright, good fonts that matches what you are trying to do, because there are some fonts that if you put, you just spoil your design. So you have to put the one that matches whatever you are doing. Okay, so I think I'm almost done here. I'm almost done. You see, it's very, very simple. It's not something that is very hard to do. Say love your purchase, let us know. Alright, you just put it right there. If you check, the up, right up, and the down, right up are the same font. Then the thank you is the font of its own that I use in the front of the thank you card. Then connect with us Twitter is another font. Alright, so altogether I just use only 3 fonts for this design. So once you are done, remember to save it as a project, so that maybe in case you need an edit, you can easily edit it. Then once you are done, save it as an image. Remember, when saving, make sure you save it as Ultra. Alright, save it as Ultra so that it doesn't spoil your work. The reason why I'm going back to that thank you card, the face, because I didn't save it as an image, so I'm just going to do that right now. Alright, thank you for liking my video. Thank you for seeing. If you find this video helpful, do well to like, follow and share. Thank you.